Shalom, shalom, shalom. Just doing a quick little lesson. The operators want to the spirit. Of course, you know, praise and glorification to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, HALAHYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH, and HALAHYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. And of course, the Demars at the Apostle Millstone, teacher will well. You know, and I'm kind of doing an impromptu to the brother video of Yermian. No, brother label with. I get to do an impromptu that to the point the brother made about Isaiah 24. Get what he said, Isaiah 24 and verse. Get it. Isaiah 24 and 4. You know, starting verse 3. Isaiah 24 and 3. The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for Yahawah has spoken this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. You know? The main point I want to get is that the earth, the people, the inhabitants of the earth are going to languish. They're going to mourn. You know, they're going to be bereaved. Because, how the word goes, bereaved. You know? Why? Because when Yahawashi comes, they could be, well, even before Yahawashi comes, during Jacob's trouble, there can be complete bereavement, desolation, man. Now, this is why we can't get too comfortable with things we have, man. Or things of this world or life. Because we're going to lose these things. And things of the world and things of life. And they got to perish. They'll vanish away. No? There's Luke 21 and 25. No. Yeah. Luke 21:25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and the stars and upon the earth, distressing nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's heart failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, when the powers of heaven shall be shaken. You know, talking about nuclear bombs. And that's also another time of mourning as well. Well, even greater mourning before the actual, even greater mourning adding on to the mourning that's already happening on the earth. You know, but before Yahawashi comes, there's going to be a great mourning on the earth. Why Jacob's trouble? Why Jacob's trouble? Jeremiah 30:7. You know, Jacob's trouble, man. William refers into it, Matthew 24 and starting verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, so after Jacob's trouble, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. Talking about wisdom and understanding dissipating from the earth. No, everyone being confounded, not knowing what's going on, what to do. And the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And we're talking about nuclear bombs. Because when you look at a nuclear bomb in the sky, it looks like a star or a missile. It looks like a star in the sky. No? So like you. Yeah, look like a star in the sky. When you're looking at it from the ground. Look like a star. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. You know? That could be a time of great mourning. Everyone who's wicked will mourn that day. But what? The elect will rejoice in that day because of what? As the coming of the Lord Yahawashi, man. Luke 21:27. Then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift your heads, for your redemption draw nigh. You know, so you'll be rejoicing that day. The elect are going to be rejoicing anyway. You know, like, with a big smile on the face, etc., man. And a little bit of that number, man, because we don't know. We don't know we are or we aren't. We don't know. You know? So like you. The main point is, when the elect see that day, they're going to rejoice and be in mirth. So we shouldn't be trying to be in mirth now. That party hardy spirit. We shouldn't be trying to be in that demon. Because that's really a demon. You know, trying to always be in mirth and joy and gladness all day, every day. Now, hey, we gotta go through afflictions, man. Now, prepare ourselves now, get in the house of mourning now, so when time of literal morning comes, we'll be comforted. Isaiah 65 and 13 can happen to us. We be fed, protected by YAHAWASHI at that day. Then Matthew 24, again 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven of power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect on the four winds from one end of heaven to the other. That's how the elect get gathered. When YAHAWASHI comes, where it may be, Lord want us, Lord one, they get gathered that day, at that time. So that's the thing we look for. Not things now, but things to come. It will come very soon. Not 10 years, not 5 years, let alone 2 years. We believe this by faith anyway, because Lord one, but let alone 2 years, like barely even 2 years, man. Lord one. What I'm looking for, my book. 1 Thessalonians 5 and start with 1. But the times and seasons ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahawah, BAHASHAM, so cometh as a thief in the night. It's like, when they shall say peace and safety, then some destruction comes upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye brethren are not in darkness, then that the day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are the children of the light and children of the day. We are not night nor darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. So we should be in sober mindset, because we know that the end times are coming. And we know that the days of destruction are coming. So we shouldn't be trying to live it up now. Turn up now, distracting now. Because when that day comes, the Lord will come. On the elect, those who set their mind to Yahawah BAHASHAM will get redeemed at that time. Again, reading 6 again. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Where they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, pulling on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. QADASH. We're doing the work. Yahawah have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, who died for us, that whether we make our sleep, we should live together with him. So even if death, the elect gotta get saved, man. They gotta get salvation appointed unto them. No matter what state, no matter what, where they may be at, whether they're alive or dead. With the elect, what's gonna happen to those who die? Revelation 6 and 9. And when he opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain from the word of Yahawah, and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Yahawah, BAHASHAM, QADASH, how holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? And white robes were given unto every one of them. And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also, and the brethren that should be killed as they were, should be fulfilled. And they're in their little chambers right now. They're in their chambers right now, which is in the heavens. 2 Ezra 4, starting 30, 2 Ezra 4 and 35. Then not the souls also of the righteous ask question of these things in their chambers, saying, How long shall I hope on this fashion? When cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward? And I believe says earlier on, Where is it? I'm about to look it up real quick. Second Ezra 4, 41. Call YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Second Ezra 4 and 41. Then said I, know, Lord, that can she not. And he said to me, in the grave, no, when you die, the chambers of souls are like the womb of a woman. So when you die, you go to the chambers of souls. Where you go is Ecclesiastes 3 and 21. Who knows the spirit of a man that goeth upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth? Now, and the soul and the spirit are the same thing. So they go up to the heavens. That's why it says in 1 Thessalonians that some that die, none of those who died in the Lord will be the first ones who come up to the Lord. Be with the Lord forever. Those are the first ones, and when their spirit goes up to the Father, they're the first ones there. Really, that's how to say a early reward. You get to be with Yahawashi early. Which is a blessing in itself, man. Even if you don't die in the Lord, you said during to the end, that's still a blessing, because you still get to be with the Lord. Hey, regardless whether the reward is better to die in the Lord or to endure to the end, Scripture says, blessed are those who, where is it? 2 Ezra 13. And where is it? The Lord one can find it. Calling on Yahawah from QADASH. 2 Ezra 13 and 24. Know this, therefore, the day which we left behind are more blessed than they that are dead. Because they get to see the coming of the Lord. The dead don't get to see the coming of the Lord. But rather they're just in a resting period. Some of them actually get taken up to the Lord and put in the chariot with the Lord when he comes back. Others are going to get resurrected from the dead and taken up with the Lord. And some of you got to live outright and you're being up at that time. The Lord knows a lot. That's Second Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 4 and 15. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord Yahawah, BAHASHAM, QADASH, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord Yahawashi himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, with the trump of Yahawah, and the dead and the Mashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord Yahawashi in the air. And so shall we ever be with the Lord Yahawashi. So those who die in the Lord gotta rise first. They're all gotta be with the Lord. Some are gotta be with the Lord. Others, they gotta get resurrected from their graves, from the dead, and taken up to the Lord. Only all Israel gotta get resurrected. Some the resurrection of life and some the resurrection of death. Like Yahawashi said. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. Let's look at this. Resurrection, let's get it. Luke 14, I believe is. John 5 and 29. John 5 and 29. And shall come forth they that have done good into the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil to the resurrection of damnation. Psalm 28. Marvel not at this, for the hour coming, the which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice, and shall come forth, They that have done good into the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil to the resurrection of damnation. So at the end of the day, they're going to die. No, some are going to die, but they give you resurrection. Resurrected. Brought back to life. Even as YAHAWASHI did. But yes, I want to do a quick little lesson operating with this spirit. Of course, again, a praise and glorification to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashai, HALAHYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, SHEM QADASH, and HALAHYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, SHEM QADASH, and of course, in the bar to the Possible Milsom, I teach you well. And Lord, if I cause any questions, comments, or offended, leave comment section down below. We'll go over as always, so be so as well. And praise and glorification to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, SHEM QADASH, and Shalom.